My name is Retro Solid 6 and I'm at an angle. Why am I at an angle? There. Oh, wall is falling apart. Anyway, hello and welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, this is the old, why is it so high? I don't understand why it is so, why? There we go, there we go. That's weird. It's not supposed to go this high. My computer's been acting up lately. But anyway, this is the game that literally got me to buy an Xbox, as I am playing it on original hardware. So expect the load times to be fun. I'm gonna turn my volume down for myself. So you have your male scoundrel, who's more like focused on powers and crap. You have your powers and stuff, sorry. Your male scout, who's kind of in the middle between the two, between lightsaber combat or melee combat and powers. And you have your soldier, who's mainly focused on combat. I'm mainly focused on combat myself. I do some support powers, or support abilities, things, support items, but I don't really do much in the way of like light, love, force type things. My portrait. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Y for recommended, and I will take 2 out of here. I like to have a very charismatic character. It's just how I like it. I like to have a very charismatic character. It gets you gets you into and out of a lot of issues. I am also going to bend my microphone down a little bit. My camera anyway. As you'll see me staring at this screen a lot, because this is where my Xbox is hooked up. Now, it's going to recommend I do everything in treat injury. Treat injury, awareness, and demolitions are the only 3 class skills. I will put both my points into persuade, because persuade never fails me. And I am going to put part in a flurry. God, this UI is so different than what I'm used to. Toughness is definitely one I want to get as soon as possible. Beats or something. Oh, difference between a rogue and a soldier. The soldier will get a lot more feats compared to a rogue. A rogue will get more like force abilities, to where soldiers will get more feats because they're more focused towards combat, and more combat stuff is found in feats. This game is also based on the D20 system: fortitude, reflex, will, and armor. If you don't know what the D20 system is, the D20 system is basically the rule of thumb behind a lot of tabletop games, most notably Dungeons and Dragons. As a huge Dungeons and Dragons player myself, yeah, we use it in everything. I'm gonna name myself Jalen Tarek. Oh, Tarek with a C. Alright. We have 3 fortitude and 1 will. No constitution. I'm gonna image on my like, it's driving me insane. Like I said, you guys see the load times. Okay, I had to pause during that because I don't want to get copyright, you know, DMCA'd. Keep in mind, this is original Xbox.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet.
Did you guys see that?
And our spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
I'm not crazy, right? He just kind of went from the door. Whee! Oh, game feels. I love it.
I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I've heard all about your reputation. Elite combat training, tops in your class. It's no wonder you were handpicked for this mission. Word is the officers haven't seen a recruit with your kind of potential in 20 years. But all that potential doesn't mean a thing if you can't deliver when it counts. We're soldiers. We're trained for combat. Bastila is gonna need men and women like us at her side during this attack.
Alright, let's go help her. Or oath or no oath, I'm having the escape odds.
Don't be stupid. You won't stand a chance against the Sith by yourself. We gotta stick together if you want to make it out of this alive. So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. We get an adrenal stamina. Basically gives us, I think it's +4 constitution for a while. For like 2 minutes. A blaster rifle, short sword, and clothing in 2 med packs. Oh, I feel so much better being... I tried this on Steam with like the Steam controls and it... Oh, I hate PC controls on this kind of game. Just like I hate using PC controls on like a Fallout game. Now, these Xbox controllers, they're third party, but they're not the best. How do I do this?
Okay, let's move. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a
I'm
party than
talking
on your
first.
own.
And as you can see, we have a lot more characters to get. Some of them are really fun, some are
Because of
kind
the
of
attack,
weird.
this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override code. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Alright. And so I think it's... Nope. Oh god, it's been forever since I've done this. Okay. It's black. Black button.
Now that the door's open, you better take the lead again.
Okay. So, we're gonna hear him talk.
This is Carthel Nassi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge!
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Let's move out. And we're gonna switch right back to Trask. Because he's gonna come up here and talk about how he needs to be switched in so he can do security on the door because it's locked. Security just basically, it's lock picking. Still better than Oblivion's.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
Alright, so every time you get into combat, the game pauses. This allows you to kind of survey the scene, see what's going on, how many enemies, where your allies are, yada yada. So we're gonna queue up. Now if you press just A, it's gonna automatically do it, but if you press X, you can queue up actions.
I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
I took a little damage. I didn't take that much. No enemies? Oh, I got nothing from that battle. That's a shame. Go Footlocker. We get 2 frag grenades, a short sword, long sword, and combat suit. There's a metal box over here. Med pack and 10 credits. Oh, and some remains we can sift through and get a frag grenade. Okay, so we're gonna go to our menu and see what we can do. Our short sword does 1 to 6 damage, so it's a d6 of damage. Critical's a 20-20, so it only crits on roll 20 and times 2 damage. Or a d12's worth of damage, and its averages between 4 and 15 damage. Now we can input 2 swords, but that's gonna, see it's a +4 down there? Boom, now we get 0 and a -6 chance on that. We take a -6 modifier. Trust me when I say we'll get more stuff later on. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I'm capturing this with an XR1 cam capture card, which I'll include in the description. And I am recording this through Linux. This is a graphic or a capture card that works in Windows, Linux, or Mac. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Grenade. Now I'll heal myself. Oh, we got that med pack back. And another one and 2 concussion grenades. Concussion grenades, they're kind of like flashbangs in which you throw them and they produce a sound wave. Oh, hello. Hi. You wanna come up here? Miss meeting. Wanna come up here? Uni. This is Yuna. She is my youngest dog. My little sweetie. Okay. I love you too. I love you too. She's 2 years old. She's a pit bull hound mix. And she is literally the embodiment of the word love. Ah. You little stinker.
Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way. That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
What? Hi. Can I help you, sweet baby? Concussion grenade. See, it literally just like stuns them for a while. You want? Honey, honey, honey. Honey, what are you doing? You can't force me forward, honey. Oh, sorry. Well, now I have a dog in my chair, as in quite a few of my... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's not so bad. in quite a few of my videos, you'll see me with a dog behind me. Usually it's her or her sister. The female dogs that we have are absolutely daddy freaks. And I have leveled up.
Bastila is not here. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Alright, so pick up these remains. It's a repair kit. Repair kits are basically health packs for robots. Yeah, for robots. I'm gonna pivot this up just a tiny bit. Actually, it was a little bit cooler down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so Medpack and Adrenal Strength. This is all RNG loot. 12 credits and a frag grenade. If it's off of a body, it's typically randomly generated. Oh, I forgot the flurry. Alright, so we can auto level up or level up normally. I highly recommend you do not auto level up because it will pick stuff that you probably don't want to be picked. So, I can't do Persuade this level because I only have 1 point. Let's put that into Demolitions? Why not? Why not? Alright, so we could get 2-weapon fighting, which would help with the penalty. Reduced by 0.4 to a total of -6.6. So basically it would reduce attack penalty. But I'm only going to have one lightsaber, or sword I mean, so I could put points into these, which would give me more points into certain things. Don't think I can do, I want to get toughness. Because this will give me extra vitality. This bonus is retroactive for previously gained levels. Okay, so I don't have to worry about it right now. I forgot about that. So saving throws. This is for persuade, awareness, and treat injury. I want to get this a lot. Because persuasion, I tell you what, it has a lot of uses in this, and I can't remember if it has as much in the second one.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
No, Trask! I knew you for all but 18 minutes! Now we go to the starboard section, which is the other half of this level. Or tutorial land. The bad part about the second game was that there were 2 tutorial planets.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator.
It was
I'm
annoying.
tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
I am going to save it. Okay, it's on easy, that's good. Okay. Oh, I'll go ahead and explain this too while I'm at it. This is your equip screen. This is your party inventory. This has every item that you have. The adrenaline stamina is bonus constitution for 4 seconds for 120 seconds. That's good, I think, for blocking. I can't remember what constitution does. Strength. I think it's I think your Constitution blocks force abilities. That boosts your strength, which is going to be hecka useful for us. Oh, I forgot I have combat armor. Good. Combat armor gives us a plus. This is just close. This gives us a defense bonus of 4, a max dexterity bonus of 5. There's only one bad part is later armors restrict force abilities. So if you have anybody with force abilities, they can't wear certain types of armor, or they can't use their force abilities. Well, actually, I think you can use some. You wiggle around a lot. She's a very affectionate dog. Whenever she sleeps, we joke that she is charging her love battery. My dogs have gotten way too comfortable with the fact that they can climb into my chair with me.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
So he's giving you a couple of options. In this chest here, there are computer spikes and parts. I am not going to work on the robot, on the droid, because it really doesn't help much, and you end up losing more health that way. But if you do this, Big has a tutorial on how to slice a computer. It's basically just, as long as you have enough spikes, you can do certain actions like unlocking doors, exploding certain, like overloading power conduits, activating ventilation systems. Basically actions they can perform. There's the troops he's talking about. You can click the camera feed again, or you can use 5 computer spikes, which is what we have, to overload the power conduit. Success! Power conduit overload, switching to security camera. Well, and we get a whole chunk of experience for that. And we get remains from this red commander trooper, a prototype vibroblade. Now that's gonna be better than what we have already. Remember, it's 1 to 12. This one is 1 to 10, but it's 5 to 14 minimum. So it's better, and plus it's a weapon that we can modify. There we go. Upgradable. There's certain things like that. One thing we got off the Dead Jedi, we can use that and put it in here, and it will add a better modifier. Prototype vibroblade is that the vibroblades are really good.
Just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
A soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
I wonder what that was about. Where's my Twinkie? I had a Twinkie.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod.
Right. Karth, the one on the community, I remember.
Slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith?
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare for a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find her?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
So what would you suggest we do next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
Any idea where to start looking?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Let's see, we start looking for her, the better we... Come on, let's almost got this plan out a bit.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
250 experience. Now, there is a morality system here. A light and dark side, whether you go to the light side or the dark side. There's two different endings depending on which side you go on. I kind of want to go dark side in these two games, 1 and 2, because they have a more interesting storyline, I would assume, well, I think. But it's all made through decision trees. Like if you pick a dark side option that sounds kind of dark, or one that sounds like you're being heroic, that's a light side option. So I'm kind of leaning towards dark side because I haven't done that in a long time. I mostly have done light side playthroughs for like a long time. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that. Let me know what you guys think. I need 375 more experience to level up again. I have a +2 to charisma, +3 to strength, +1 to wisdom, +1 to constitution, 0 intelligence modifier, and 0 dexterity. It's gonna be a really fun game. It's our messages, like all the stuff that we've been talking about. This is our skill tree. It tells us about what rank we have, bonuses and stuff like that. It's our active quests. And here's our map of our current area. If we go out and say we're on the upper city of Terrace and we want to come right back to the apartment real quick, we can just transit right to here, or if we're on a planet, transfer it to a ship. Party selection. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've enjoyed playing it so far. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys next time. Oh wait, I'm also going to be checking this video, checking the audio and stuff like that, seeing if I'm like seeing spikes on my mic. I'm seeing if that's going to be an interference and how well the game's audio and how well my audio kind of works, and I'll make adjustments and see how that works in the next video. Hope to see you guys next time.